0917-6655000. So before we start, may I acknowledge the presence of our TESDA representative, Ms. Rachilda Bata, and good morning, Ma'am, and our Assessment Center Manager, Ms. Amy Ranyola. Good morning, Ma'am. Okay, so you do not need to worry about their presence. They will not assess you. They are here to oversee the conduct assessment is in accordance with the prescribed competency methodologies and procedures. So now I will check your attendance. So as I call your name, please present to me your admission slip. Okay. And you need to sign here in the 3 copies of attendance. So Miss Kesha Maybas, may I see your admission slip? Okay. Please sign here. Okay, next. Miss Jacqueline Idio, your admission slip. May I see? Okay, please sign here. Okay, thank you so much. So, I have here your accomplished application form and self-assessment guide. Okay, this is indicates that you know and you can perform the enumerated competency for the food and beverage services NC2. Okay. Today, I am here to administer the competency assessment, okay, for the food and beverage services NC2, and it has 3 competencies: basic, common, and core. And we are focusing only on core competency, which are the food and beverage services NC2 has 6 competencies. First, namely, prepare the dining room and restaurant area for service.
Number 6 na.
Okay, then the number 6 is provide, receive and handle guest concern. Okay, so those are the core competencies of the food and beverage services NC2. Okay, so what is an assessment? So an assessment is the process of collecting evidences and making judgment whether the competency has been achieved. Then what is the purpose of it? So the purpose of it is for employment, promotion, test the requirement, to validate your acquired knowledge and skills, and in whatever purposes it may serve. Okay, so those are the purposes. Then the food and beverage services NC2 is a project type assessment, which means if you are not satisfied with one activity you need to perform, or you perform, meaning you are going to repeat the full process in the assessment. Okay, and then the food and beverage services NC2 use 2 methods in collecting evidences: the demonstration and oral questioning. In demonstration, I will give you 1 hour to do the following tasks: 10 types of table napkin folds for 5 minutes, 5 minutes to welcome and greet the guest, 30 minutes for Russian service, 5 minutes for wine service, and 20 minutes for room service. So a total of 60 minutes or 1 hour. Okay. So in oral questioning, I will give you 10 questions, and you need at least 8 correct answers to be satisfactory. Okay. So if you are competent, you will receive national certificate, which has the validity of 5 years. And then, if you do not pass for the 2 consecutive assessment, you are going to, or you are required to take a refresher course. Okay. As your assessor, I have the right to stop the process of assessment if I observe that there is an imminent danger that can harm anybody here in the assessment area. And you as the candidate, of course, if you are not satisfied with the result of your assessment, you have the right to appeal in writing to AC manager right after the assessment. We have also the do's and don'ts here to be followed. Okay, for the do's, you are going to wear the PPE, follow OHS, use properly the tools and equipment. For those using cell phones, eating inside the assessment area is not allowed, and no one is allowed to leave the assessment area and while the assessment is ongoing. Okay, for your personal needs, we have here the comfort room, which is located at the left side of the hallway, and then our canteen for your snacks. We have canteen, which is located at the lobby. Okay. So, is there anybody here taking medication or have a religious practices or disability? Just inform me because I am in order to give you time to address your needs. Okay. So, when it comes to the result of your assessment, we are observed here strict confidentiality to ensure your integrity. Okay, so your assessment result is available to AC manager in this institution. Okay, so if there is no more question, no more clarification, I will give you the specific instruction and just inform me if you have questions. I am willing to, if you have the difficulties to understand the language in English, I am willing to translate it into your local dialect. So now I will give you 10 minutes to read this carefully. Okay, so your time starts now. Okay, time's up. Okay, so now I will give you your candidate number. Okay. What's your candidate number? So candidate number, okay, so once I call your name, please come forward. Please Kesha Maybas, since you are the first one, you are candidate number 1. Okay? Jacqueline Idio. Okay, candidate number 1, you may proceed to the dining room area. Okay, so and then candidate 2 to 10. Please proceed to the waiting area. Okay, candidate number 1. While you are performing your task, you need to observe safety. Okay, so your task here is you need to perform within 5 minutes the 10 types of table napkin fold. Okay, your time starts now. Okay, stop. Next, 5 minutes for telephone reservation. Your time starts now. Okay, stop. Next, ration service within 30 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, stop. Next, for the wine service, for 10 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, stop. Next, please proceed to the room service area. Okay, service area. So now you are going to perform here providing room service. I'll give you 20 minutes. Please observe safety. Your time starts. So candidate number 1, please proceed to the waiting area. Okay, candidate number 2, please proceed to the dining room area. Okay. So while you are performing your task, you need to observe safety. Okay, for your task. Within 5 minutes, you need to perform 10 different types of table napkin fold. Your time starts now. Okay, stop. Next, telephone reservation within 5 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, stop. Next, ration service within 30 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, stop. Next, wine service in 10 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, stop. Next, please proceed to the room service area. Okay. Here. Okay, now you are going to provide room service. So please observe safety while you are performing your task. Okay, I will give you 20 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, stop. Okay, so now candidate number 2, please proceed to the waiting area. Okay, candidate number 1, please come forward. Okay, candidate number 1, scale your performance 1 to 10. 10 is the highest and 1 is the lowest. Okay, so for your demonstration, you are able to perform the following. Okay, 10 types of table napkin fold, telephone reservation, Russian service that arrange the glassware, silverware, chinawares according to the Russian setup. And you also, and the plate and cutleries are approximately 1 inch apart. And then you are also perform wine survey or open the bottle of the wine without popping sound, and provide a wine service, perform wine service without spilling. Okay, so for the room service, you are able to perform use trolley in American service, and you will also perform or provide room service with Portuguese physiology. So for that, you are now satisfactory. So I sign, okay, and you sign. Okay, and for your oral question, out of 10, you got 10 correct answers. So for that, you are now satisfactory. So I sign, okay, you sign. Sign. Okay, next, for the summary, in competency 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, both demonstration and interview, you are satisfactory. So, check. Okay. You are now satisfactory. And my recommendation is for issuance of NC2, of NC for the food and beverage services. Because you need the required evidence or required standard, and you are now competent. Okay. Okay, so I sign. So your course will be released by the EC manager later on. So you upon receiving your course, please wait for three working days. Apply it to the TESDA provincial office, and then please bring the 50 pesos for processing fee and 1 piece of passport size picture. So congratulations. So you may now proceed to the waiting area. Next, candidate number 2, please come forward. Please be seated. For your question number 9, what are you going to do if you have an intoxicated guest? Okay. Number 10, what are you going to do if there is a guest who wants to dine but the dining area is full? Okay, so how do you feel about that assessment? Okay. How will you scale your performance 1 to 10? 10 is the highest and 1 is the lowest. Okay, why? Okay, so in your demonstration, you are able to do the following. Okay, to perform the following 10 different types of table napkin fold, telephone reservation, Russian service, that the glassware, chinaware, silverwares arranged properly in accordance with the Russian setup, and the plate and cutleries are approximately 1 inch apart. You also provide room service using the trolley for American breakfast style and with Portuguese physiology. And you also open the bottle, the wine bottle without popping sound. Upon serving the wine, I've noticed that there is a spill of wine on the table. So this is critical in the assessment, okay, for the assessment. So for that, you are not satisfactory. So I sign, you sign. Okay. For your oral questioning, out of 10, you got 10 correct answer. Okay, so you are now satisfactory. So I sign. You sign. For the summary, competency 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, both demonstration and interview, you are satisfactory. Okay. So, in competency 4, in demonstration, you are not satisfactory. In interview, you are satisfactory. Okay, so my recommendation is for reassessment, food and beverage services, and seafood. Because you did not meet the required standard. So for that, you are not yet competent. So I sign. You sign. Okay. Your course will be released by the AC manager later on. So you can, upon receiving your cards, you can apply in any TESDA accredited assessment center in your most convenient and proceed to the waiting area. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. Please sign here. Cars. Name and signature. Then here.
Sa duty assessment, sa kamagda sa CCA. Pwede ba sa naman?
Tapos name and signature pa lang here. Okay. So, next. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am Ami, here is the documents. The rating sheet, 10 pieces of rating sheet. 10 copies of cards. As the attendance sheet, 3 copies.